Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, back with another episode of Settlement Survival. This is our extreme playthrough. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day. And check this out. So there was a little person walking around, a traveling merchant, and this is one of those events things. A traveling merchant has come to the settlement, slowly pushing his cart as he wanders around. If you pay him some silver coins, he may offer you some goods that you have never seen before, but of unknown value. Do you want to spend silver coins to trade for his goods? So remember, in the first episode there, we had an event that happened and we got 5,000 coins, silver coins. So this is saying that we only need 1,000 to see his wares. Let's do it. So we got picnic 411. So this is what he looks like. He's just a little guy running around here, carrying a cart. I don't know how you carry a picnic in a... Oh, there he goes. It's flying across the water. I don't know how you carry a picnic in a cart like that, but or even what that is. I mean, I guess it told me that I would never have seen it before, and that is definitely true. I thought I had seen most things in this game, but I guess not. So we're still working on our 3 houses that we had in the end of the last episode, putting those guys in, and we are still working on our ferry. So there's more stuff we gotta gather around town like we had been doing, because we don't have anything set up just yet. We'll go ahead and we'll grab some of this stuff, and that's our logging camp, so we don't want to take from there right away. But we do have a couple of technology points, or one, I guess. So let's take a moment and we can see what we can get in here. I do have an idea of what I want, and I think what we're gonna do is so we did get our farming efficiency in the last episode. Super important, super awesome. What I do want to get is the Research Institute. Now this thing is key in getting you faster technology points. You can see that we are getting some over time, but if you never got a Research Institute, oh boy, you would be sitting here waiting on tech points for a long time. So get your Research Institutes for sure. We'll grab that guy. It doesn't really matter where you put this one either, so we'll probably put this guy somewhere right like so. And that's another thing to get built. Looks like our houses are done. Great. Definitely need those guys to be done, because remember that if you have your boarding house, it's got room for a good amount of people, but the procreation rate is really down. So it's not a sustainable way to house your people. It's a temporary, and it does say temporary is the first word in the description. So don't keep them there forever, but I do like to have them in the beginning. So let's do another little block, I guess, of homes over here. So now we will have enough for our current citizens and for a handful of new ones that come with the immigrants that are on their way. And you can see that they're right here. So the hard lesson that I learned in the first playthrough was that immigrants can destroy your entire town. Now, so seeing these guys, and because we are on extreme difficulty, I'm kind of nervous. I'm wondering if we need to get at least the medical research done before they get here. I think that would be a wise thing to do. And it's not guaranteed that these guys are going to have some kind of sickness. It's just precaution to take, and I think it's a smart one and a good idea. Got our chopping house working here, so we only have one temporary worker now. Not great. Definitely want to have more of those guys. Oh, it looks like this is getting built over here. Something we could do for a couple more temporary workers is to knock back some of these builders. While it's nice to have your buildings get built as quickly as possible, it's not super necessary, especially with the buildings that we have right now. It's good, but it's not super important right now. Oh, we did get a couple crop seeds. I missed that notification. Huge right there. We got our flax seeds. So we still aren't making enough what are these, lettuces to supply the whole town throughout the year. We're probably gonna need, I don't know, probably 4 times what we have, just a guess, shot in the dark for now, and then we're gonna need more than that. So it's something that we're gonna need to work on. This guy's getting a drink. We have a well worker, don't we? Yeah. No water though. So this is a part of the extreme features that we are gonna need to have. We need to be taking very careful attention to certain things like the water and the food. And you can see here we have, oh, I thought that was a fire in the town. Food reserves are low, we knew that. 5 citizens want housing, new crop seeds acquired. We got that figured out, and the new tech point. I think we just heard another one come in. Let's grab that medical research and be prepared. And the next point we get, which I don't think we'll get before these guys arrive, will be skin disease, measles. So we'll have protection against that as well. So that would be good. Do we have somebody working here? We need one person working here. Definitely don't need two. We could stock stuff, but we don't really need to at this point. Oh, I didn't know you start with 100 spirits. That's pretty good. Pretty nice. So when this merchant ship comes around, there might be something that we can buy with the silver coins that we have, and we'll probably be doing that. You know, I wonder if that picnic that we just got is just for something for happiness, because look at that. We already have one yellow bar, happiness. And I also have us the church. That's pretty good. Not a whole lot of people. They don't need a whole lot, but yeah, it's just surprising me still. Okay, let's just take a peek. What are things demanding? We know this is laid stone. We can't do that. We need stone and timber, and these guys need stone and timber. So gathering this up doesn't make any sense. Where is our stone? Let's grab some of this stone, and we got some more iron over there. I don't need that yet. Okay, I think that will be okay for now. We got some more just north of the town. Okay, we are encroaching a little bit on the gathering station already. That sure did not take very long, did it? Ooh, you know what? You know what I think would look even better? Is if we did this. Boop. And then we'll get rid of this road, and this road, and this road. This road, I said. Weird. Why didn't that work? What did I have selected? Okay, we'll do it like that. That'll be better. I'm excited for these immigrants to get here. It's such a nice boost to the town when you get one. Get a group that come in. It looks like I'm totally out of temporary workers, and you got one there. I mean, we need to have the 2 in here apparently because we're not making enough water, so I don't want to reduce that. I could take away another builder, and I think that's what we have to do, unfortunately. Can't take away our vendor in the marketplace. I don't want to take away food. We just got to sit around and wait for those immigrants to get here. So I'll be right back once we get our immigrants. All right, and our immigrants have arrived just in time. We are having a tool issue, so let's slow this down just for a moment. We're gonna approve our 10 immigrants. Oh, or do I wait? Let's do it. Okay, so no diseases that time. That's great. Only somebody's hurt, so we can get them fixed up. No problem. So I have our blacksmith, luckily. So let's get our blacksmith working. And have somebody there, and we're going to be making. Let's make some iron tools. Iron tools are, I feel like they're worth it for that little extra iron and a little extra wood that you need. So we'll get that started. We have 10 temporary workers now. We have 2 more fields over here. Again, I'm probably not going to start running all of them. I just wanted to have them planned out. We have 309 food. So remember we got picnic, and I was like, what the heck's that? Picnic? Picnic is a, where did I see it? It's a food. That's where all the happiness and stuff was coming from, was the picnic. There it is. Picnic at the gourmet shop. So that's very, very, very end game stuff. That's why we have 2 hearts, or 2 happy faces in the yellow. And so that means our procreation rate should be pretty high. Yeah, 77%. That's pretty good. We could go off that for a little while, but I do want to also start getting us flax seeds, because our clothes are also going to be running out very, very shortly. So we'll get 2 people working on flax. So get flax started. When we get flax, that means we're going to need to work it into linens. So there's a little bit of a thing that we have to do for that stuff yet. But first and foremost, we're going to need some tools. So it looks like these guys are going to need timber. They're going to need iron. So you know what we have to do? Yet again, we have to do this. We're going to have to find some timber, and we're going to have to find some iron. And luckily, both of those things are all right here. We have 8 temporary workers to go out and gather that stuff for us now. So it's going to go a little bit smoother. We'll grab this iron here, and we have a little bit more iron out here as well. So we'll get that working. Get those guys speeded up a little bit. And then this blacksmith can start helping us out. Hopefully we don't totally screw up and aren't able to make any tools, but I don't think we're at that point at the moment. So we have 6 temporary workers. Let's let them roll. We have tech points now. We have 1 tech point. So because we don't have any fat generators, animals, soap is kind of null at this point. It's very important, but we can't do anything with it yet. So I think we are going to want to get ourselves into... I want to get the traps, but I know traps a ways away. Where I don't even know where that is, but I know it's around here somewhere. So I can't get that. That's good. There it is. Yeah. So you need mining, smelting. You need a bunch of stuff for it. Something that would be good would be a material recycling if we have to destroy any buildings. This could be something we grab, but maybe we anticipate ourselves getting into that flax, and we get the weaver, and we get that started. I think that would be the wise decision to make, especially since we were getting low on clothing already, and we had just mentioned that. So these tools are getting built. You can see we already got some flax getting started. So let's get our... Ooh, we can do advanced tailor already. That's pretty good. Get the weaving workshop. And that's going to be houses up there. So let's plop this guy. We'll do it right here. I think that's the front of the building. Yep. Okay, we'll put that there. And then this, I haven't done anything over here. I want this to be more storage. You can see that this is nearly... Oh, I thought it was nearly full. It's half full. It looks really full. So we'll get more storage there when that is needed. I do like to get the warehouses, but I don't think that's a good priority in the extreme difficulty to work on. I want to have something better than that. I want to work on other things besides storage facilities at the beginning here. I want to make sure that we're off to the right foot, because if you're off to the wrong foot at the beginning, it's just not going to get any easier. So we want to be good to go. I want to keep a handful of temporary workers. I'm at 8. It's pretty good. It looks like these farms are going well, and these guys are still calling for timber. So, you know, let's go ahead. I don't want to go way over here because it's going to take from both these things. I don't want to take that stuff away. So let's just take this hunk of trees out of here. We could collect this as well. I should have just done this to begin with. Collect everything. Let's do that. And then our temporary workers will go over there and gather that stuff up for us. This flax is going to be very, very important to start with. And let's see. And we have a merchant ship nearly here, so I'm really excited to see what that ship has on it. We have our 4,000 coins. We could just get some more supplemental food, which I think I might do. This picnic thing was very, very nice to have. We could have gotten, you know, whatever that agriculture boon could have been. I think that was from our shooting star. We chose trading instead. It could have been food. I'm guessing it was food. And so this worked out to have that anyways, is what I'm trying to say. No wrong choices were made there. Ooh, look at that, 473 ore. Maybe we don't need that much. Don't need that. So iron tools was the correct option, I think, here. Better durability. We have the iron. The wood is what's going to be the hard part. So like I said, I want to keep our temporary workers. So I don't want to just assign them away to the logging camp as much as that is tempting. It is, because it is absolutely tempting to do because we need it so badly. But here is our ship just pulling up now. Let's see what they have for us. If they had a handful of tools, that wouldn't be too bad. So we can slow the game down just a touch. Ah, look at that. Iron tools. Okay. Also stone tools. Don't care about this stuff just yet. Ooh, pecan seeds and rice seeds. So a couple options for seeds that we could grow. A whole deal. That, like 3,000 is a lot for it. Well, we could really only get the rice seeds. We can't get the pecan seeds. Beef would be good. Bacon. Let's grab ourselves. Ooh, do I want the rice? Do I want to do the rice? I do, but I think I'm gonna go iron tools instead. So let me grab these iron tools. 177 iron tools, all we can afford. So let's do that transaction right now. Yes, there we go. That's good. So that'll be a little bit of a boost for us because we need the tools real badly right now. So that was not too bad. I'm not mad about that at all. But we still need our timber. So this is our little area we picked last time up here. Okay, we're still picking up some stuff around here. But before I issue another order to cut more trees down, I'm gonna wait until that's done. And maybe we grab any of these. So we could grab a little corner in here. That wouldn't be too bad. That's not gonna take away from anybody. So do that. What is it? 64? 64 timber. That's nothing. Ugh. That's why the tree plantation is just so much better. I'm talking about, where is it? It's probably agriculture. This guy, the forest farm. Ooh, so good. Super good, super good. But we need to move down this way, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But let's work on one thing at a time, so we're working on our clothing right now. What do you need? You need stone. Okay, so we could take a peek around town. We'll grab some more stone over here. All right, we got our weaving workshop going. We have henna working in there. We're making us some linen, or making us some flax from linen. We also had a storage problem, which we knew it was going to happen. And this was an insta build, super cool, super nice. And we did just get a notification for not having any repairs, and that is true. I totally ignored that. That's one of those things I said we were gonna come back to, I think. So let's get this built, and we'll make that a priority for sure immediately. And I'm thinking I'm gonna shift one person into the logging camp. We're gonna have, we must have somebody who just got old enough to work for us. So that will work, that's good. So now we're down to 6 temporary workers. We have our linen. I just chopped down this whole little area here. It's getting worked on. That's gonna get some wood stored up for our chopping house and some for building. So this shouldn't take that long to make, and they're already almost over halfway done. There it is. Getting it hammered out. We'll get this fixed up. Lickety split. Other thing that we might want to do, we're doing okay with food. 530, I'm happy with that. This is after harvest as well. I can see that the number is getting lower and lower and lower every year. So I know that we're going to have to add in something else to help it a little bit more stable. We're up to 30 people already, so that's double than what we started with. That's pretty good. Let's see, we have another immigrant batch on the way and some more merchants on the way. So this is going to be done in just a second here. And we don't have any available fuel. Let's shift a person there. So now we're down to 4 people, which I don't like. Repair shop, we got 1. That should be plenty. And you know, the guy that was working at the repair shop, once they get this built, they're fixed up, we can always turn it off, and then once something gets broken again, turn it back on, and we can do that for a little while we're struggling so badly with people. There we go, it's finished. Pop that off. Now we have another labor working around our town, so that's going to be good. Oh, did we get another? We got another tech point. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we could go into sand mining and start getting ourselves some clay and some sand for bricks and for glass. Let's see, what else could we do here? There's so many things to go into at the beginning of these games, and it's so difficult to decide on what to do. So we did want to say we were going to work on trade. So let's work on trade. Let's go with our sea transportation. We'll get that started. The ships are going to be a little bit more better now. Probably, I don't know if that's like the wisest play right there. Start with that stuff, but I think once we get the grocery store out, and we can get some mint going. And I think it'll be good. We can always buy the stuff that we need. Speaking of things we need, we have 8 people running around naked right now. Let's get this tailor workshop operational. And they're going to be using linens to make rough clothes. I don't think we have a whole lot of leathers, because we probably have some. Where's raw materials? There it is. Probably have some. Yeah, 68, but not a whole lot. And more linens. We have some from the hunters. They just get it over time from critters around town. Really would like to find a buffalo here pretty soon, but we're gonna need some traps like we mentioned earlier this episode, or first episode, I don't remember which. I think that's a pretty good ending for the second episode. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. See you in the next episode of Settlement Survival, and I hope you have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day, evening, or night.